Hey guys, this is Christine, aka Shmo.
And this is Shaika, also known as Shy, and we are Flawless.
Inspiration.
Today we want to talk about living your life purpose and what it really means to us, and basically the T is: are we really living in our purpose? Like, are we doing what we are purposeful to do? Are we really living the life that we want to live? And I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been. I definitely have not been. What about you, Christine?
Not at all. No, not at all. I think what happens is you have children and you have a family and you become comfortable and you need a position, a job to pay your bills. Oh, the dog wanted to say hello. That's Zoe Gracie Ocean. And she just wanted to say hello, guys. So that's Zoe. She'll make an appearance one day, but not today. Zoe, please contain yourself. Thank you. We're recording. So I think that a lot of people deal with not living in their purpose. I think that you just become accustomed to working, paying your bills, and doing what you need to do to get by. That you don't necessarily do what you love.
Yeah, chasing the money versus the passion and the love for something that you want to do, what you're created to do.
So let me ask you, Shy. What are you doing to chase your passion?
Oh man, I'm honestly, and my passion is creating, really. Like, I have visions of making people look beautiful and feel beautiful in the skin that they're in. So I do makeup and I do hair. I've always had a love for doing hair and like beauty, like, fashion, styling and things like that. I've always had a passion for it. I've always had a knack for it. But when I was younger, I always did hair and I always had a liking to it, but I never put my 100% into it, to be honest. It was something that I could do, but I wasn't really like thinking of it like, oh, I would want to do this as a career. I don't think that initially I did think that way, because I did go to a vocational high school, and I do have my cosmetology license, hairdressing cosmetology license. So I attained that at the age of 17 when I graduated high school. So I got my diploma and my license, since I did, successfully, pass my testing for the Connecticut exam. So I did work in a salon, and I did want to do that initially, but being in that environment at that time, the whole person who owned that business, I didn't really get a good experience from that. But I did, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely made great connections, because one of the ladies that I used to work with, she's so successful. She has 2 salons, and I always kept connections with her doing my hair, trimming my hair, doing whatever I wanted with my hair. Aside from me doing it, and I still connect with her. I actually met with her today. She's amazing because her name is Antika Mosley. She has a salon called Phenomenal Hair Salon in Stratford, Connecticut, so you definitely have to check her out. She's amazing, and she owns another salon in Bridgeport called Textures, but she's amazing. She's definitely, someone who I look up to, and she's always willing to give knowledge and teach, and that's what I love about her. She's just so genuine, and I'm sure that attributes to her success. But at the end of the day, to make it the story short, I'm learning now that I want to live in my purpose. Yeah. I'm learning now that, I'm gifted to have this creativity. So now why not use it and nurture the creativity and learn more so I become better and better. So that's where I'm at.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What about you, Christine?
Look at her. So I've always, ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a nurse. So I had my child very early. I was 16. So I just had to get to it. I just had to work. So at 16, I was working, going to high school. And when I graduated high school, I just continued to work, went to college for a little while. And I kind of gave up that dream, I guess you could say, because I didn't know that it was obtainable. Although now I know anything is obtainable.
Absolutely.
But, so long story short, I am in school to be an RN. I just went back to school in January, And it's gonna be like 3 to 4 years before I'm officially an RN. But
all right,
yes, girl. So yeah, and this is actually another purpose that I enjoy. Right, I love this. I know that I went to Shy a year ago, telling Shy that I wanted to do this specifically with her. I just felt in my heart that it was somebody I had to do it with. And so yeah, this fulfills me as well. I think it's so important to like live in your purpose. I think that I could talk from experience that I think that we do it so often that we don't. There's so many statistics where people just go to work every day and just sit there and they're just completely unfulfilled.
Oh my God, yes. And complaining every day.
Yeah, and just so unhappy. And not that I'm not blessed, because I've been at my job 16 years.
Yes.
You've been at your job 14?
It's, oh, wow. It'll be 15 years. It'll be 15 years.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, anybody can change their circumstance.
Absolutely.
You can change it. If you don't like it, change it.
Yeah.
It's attainable to change it. You don't have to conform. You don't have to feel like you're, is money really, are you slave of money? Because basically that's what you become.
Absolutely.
In my opinion.
Absolutely. And we all are, right? Especially when you have a family. You know, I'm a single mother. So I've always, like, all I've ever known is work, 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 work. And you kind of give up the idea of fulfilling yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And yeah, and it's important. Like, why not nurture and do what you want to do? So what if nobody...
Sacrifice, right?
Yeah, like sacrifice. Like, so what? It doesn't matter anybody's opinion at the end of the day. As long as it's fulfilling you is really what I meant to say. As long as it's fulfilling you, you do it. Because don't look it for accolades. Don't do it for pats on the back. You know, I mean, yes, you're gonna think that people are supposed to be there to support you, especially people that say that they love you. You're gonna say and you're gonna hope that, but if it doesn't come, so what? Still do it anyway. You know, because you know, you have the power to make yourself happy.
Yeah. And especially if you have the burning desire. Like, I had the burning desire to really, truly want to be an RN. You know, being a nurse was something I've always dreamt about, like I said, and it just runs in my family. You know, I have nurses in my family, and I would love to walk in the room and just, like, give somebody life. Like, you know, like, obviously take care of them.
Yeah.
But just give them hope.
Yeah.
Like, I would genuinely just want to give them hope and, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got this or whatever. Yeah, so I think that, and this just makes me so happy, right?
I know.
Because I believe our stories are what molds us, and it gives us the purpose to speak, right?
Absolutely.
Our pain.
Yes.
Through our pain, we're able to speak and heal and help others.
Yes.
And so I feel like this is something that we needed to do.
Oh, absolutely. And when you think you're not making an impact, you so make an impact. If it's just one person, if it's just one person that can hear your story to know that, you know, it's possible.
That you got this. Like, you will survive.
Right.
You got this. Through me, you see that you will survive. Through you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Through, you know, just being an inspiration for somebody else unknowingly, you know, just living your purpose and be your greatest self, because you never know who you're inspiring without doing anything necessarily, you know, like monetarily or anything physically, just for you just living. Sometimes people are like, oh my God, she's doing that. I could so do that, you know?
Yeah, it gives me the chills.
You know, like, I mean, because don't you want to do that for your kids too? You want them to look at you, to show them it is possible. Don't tell them. We have such a good job of telling people what they need to do. Oh, you need to do this, and you should do this, and you should do that. But are you holding your own self to those same standards? And a lot of times I notice we're not.
No.
And actually, I noticed that from myself. I'm like, oh, you know, my son or my daughter, don't do this and don't do that and don't do this and don't do that. And I'm like thinking to myself, do I live by that? If I show them that I'm sitting there on my phone all day, every day, and not paying them attention, they're going to think that that's okay to do too. But we don't want them to do it, but we're doing it.
Yeah.
How does that make any sense?
Exactly.
You don't want them to act. You don't want them to be mean and nasty. You don't want them to be judgmental. You want them to treat others with kindness. But are you doing that? Are you showing that example? I'm just saying, like, you should really, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm sure I've definitely faltered. But I'm cognizant to know that, you know, where I do, I have to make sure that I change that next step, you know? It's continuous work to make sure that you're being your greatest self in essence, you know? right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I was sitting at home working, and my son came up to me. I posted it on
Oh
Facebook.
my God, yes,
Yeah.
I got that.
And he's like, "Ma, I just want to let you know that I'm very proud of you."
Oh my God,
And I'm like, "Oh,
yes.
Jonathan, what made you say that?" And he's like, I just want, like, I see you.
Oh
I see you, like, I work full time. I go to school, and I'm trying to do this YouTube thing.
Yes.
And he's like, I see you, Mommy. Like, I'm so proud of you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and he's like, you know, don't give up, because Jalen and I, my daughter, are watching you. And I'm just like, oh, Jonathan, I'm going to cry. And he's like, okay, Mommy, okay. And I gave him a hug. But, like, that's so kind, because sometimes, like, I'm just doing it, right? I'm not doing it because I'm doing it because I want you to say I'm proud of you.
Right.
I'm doing it because it's in my heart.
Right.
And so I think it was awesome.
Sorry,
exactly.
I apologize.
What would you do?
No, because I cut you off there.
Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. So, I thought she hit me and I didn't know.
No, but that's my self-realization that I gotta snatch myself back when I do that. But go ahead.
So I was like, I don't even know what I'm
Sorry.
It's okay. But, yeah, it was
saying so proud of you.
Yeah, it was just so awesome that he acknowledged me, and I didn't like while I'm doing everything that I'm doing. You know, I drive to school for an hour, to go to my class, and then you know I was taking an online class, and I'm going straight through. You know, I'm going summer, spring, winter. I'm just going straight through, and I guess it's just natural instinct to just do it, and it's awesome that he's watching me. And then you know my son is grown. And so he's just like, keep going, you know, because Jay's watching you, and you're going to show her that anything's possible.
Yes.
And the awesome thing is that Jalen's seeing me go for something that I'm passionate about.
And you want to do, right, because you know that you're going to make an impact. For your voice is what you feel is impactful, and it's amazing because it is. It so much is. I've always said that, you know. But it's just like sometimes we get in our head and we think that, you know,
we can't do it.
We can't.
Will we be good at it?
Right. Oh, there's
like,
so many people doing it. It's like, all right.
Yeah, and then I got nervous about the whole school thing. I'm like, oh, I'm older. Like, I don't know. And everybody immediately shuts that down. They're like, girl, like, there's people that do this midway shift of change in career at 50, 55 years old.
Right.
And just like, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. So nothing is impossible at any age. You know what I'm saying? Like, we both were blessed to have an amazing job that paid our way, you know.
Yes.
I'm thankful every day. Absolutely. You know, I'm blessed every day.
Yes.
But if I was to leave the earth today, I wouldn't necessarily feel 100% fulfilled.
Right.
And I think that is extremely important, and I preach that all the time.
And that's real. That's so real. Like, you know, if you're in a job that you love and you it really just makes you so vibrant and shining that you don't have no complaints, then that's amazing. And that's the goal. We shouldn't have to feel like we have to do it in order to just live. To just live, you have to just sacrifice what you love to live. Yeah, that's crazy because you're not really living.
No, you're not. You're not. And there's so many statistics of like people when they get to be, you know, really, really old and they're just laying in their deathbed. I read so many like stories and just seen so many videos, and their number one is regret. Their number one regret is doing what they were made to do. Like they didn't do their purpose. And
you have a gift, use it.
Yeah, we all have gifts.
All of us, we all have it. Just all of us have it. Every single last person. If it's just speaking to people, that may be your gift. If you use your hands to create, it could be anything. Creation, making woodworking, painting. You know, being a hairstylist, doing makeup, body art. Like, there's so much things that you can do with your hands. Tattoos. Then there's other things like, you know, like, I mean, there's so much. You just being a knowledge base of information for somebody else. You know, like being an accountant or, you know, a nurse, caring for people. Like, there's so many gifts that we have. Avenues, you know, like there's so many avenues. It's limitless, you know. It's limitless. What you think of, you can physically create. You just have to believe in yourself and know that you're gonna attain it.
Yeah,
you know?
It's scary, right? Let's be honest, right? It's
it
scary
is.
to believe in yourself. It is. Like,
but it's scary because we weren't taught to believe in ourselves.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Most people.
Exactly, and that's why I try to always tell my daughter, and my son gets it. My son believes in himself 100%. Hey, John. But like I always tell my daughter, I said, baby, like I put it in her brain. I'm like, baby, and I know you do what you're doing. Anything is possible.
Anything.
You dream it, you can achieve it.
That and no, it's not, and that's not cliche. That's legit,
like,
real
yes, like
stuff.
all these people that going after their dreams, all these successful people,
and you wonder why they're so successful, because they dreamt it and they put in the work.
Exactly.
You know?
And it's gonna be work. I'm gonna be stressed.
It's gonna be work.
I'm gonna be stressed.
I mean, literally, you know, I've been stressed lately because I'm like trying to do so much. I work my full-time job. Then I do that. Then I, you know, focus on learning my hair, you know, learning more hair things, learning, you know, makeup, you know, doing makeup, you know, having clients, you know, so, and then doing this with Christine, because I do love talking to people, you know. I mean, it's like, I never really said, oh, I want to be YouTuber, but it's like, you know, I do love speaking and talking and sharing, so that way it can inspire and help people ultimately. You know, if my words can help, I'm for it, you know. You know, if my life lessons can help someone, I'm all for it. I'm all for sharing, because why keep it all to yourself? That's just selfish, you know. Share the information, share the knowledge to uplift one another, right? You know. So anyway, like we do so much, right? We meet, you know, we do so much. So we are tired, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm happy. I'm like literally, truly happy.
Me too. I have to be honest, because when I think a year ago, I don't know of anybody out there I know personally, and I'm just gonna be like real. A year ago, I was sitting there and I felt so unfulfilled, and I kept saying it, and I don't know if I said it to you, but I've said it like I literally felt unfulfilled. It made me sad.
Yeah, that is so
like,
sad.
I just remember sitting there thinking, wow, what am I doing with my life? Christine, what are you doing with your life? And I would tell my son, like, and you know, like, people tell me, Christine, like, you said you were going to do this. Go back to school. And truthfully, I didn't know if I believed in myself. Like, I was like, oh, I don't know. And then people were like, well, what about that YouTube thing? You said you were going to do the YouTube thing. And I'm like, yeah. And I noticed that I would talk the talk, but I wouldn't walk the walk.
Oh my God, I'm same.
Right?
Oh, I want to do this. I'm gonna do that, and then where's the putting in the work? And they don't care who you're telling to. They could care less.
Yeah,
you're putting yourself down.
But now, so all those people that I've said that to are like, wow, she did it. You know, because I told you, YouTube. I told Shy, like I keep saying, is that we were sitting at my daughter's birthday party a year ago, a year and 2 months ago.
Oh my God,
you remember? And we were sitting at the pool. And I looked at her and I said, you know, Shy, I want to do this YouTube thing. And I was like, I want to do it with you. And she was like, yeah, tell me about it. Shy was pumped. Because Shy gets pumped. I love it. It makes me pumped. And so then I was like, yeah, I want to do this YouTube thing or whatever. And Shy was like, yeah, let's do it. And, you know, a whole year went by. But, you know, it's cool. It's cool.
We're here, though. We're here.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, I think, like, when you immediately get that feeling or that dream or that vision, like, don't wait. Like, just do it. Like, just do it. Don't, because when you wait, I feel that's when self-doubt comes in.
And you're gonna be unhappy. You're gonna walk through life, and then you're gonna be triggered by certain things because you know that you're doing stuff. You're living and doing what you don't really want to do. You know, like why? What's it gonna hurt to just try it? What's it gonna hurt?
If I didn't fail, what?
What's gonna?
You're gonna die.
You're not. You're not. And I've actually restarted doing. You know, really put myself out there to do hair and makeup like recently. But I've literally always been doing it.
And I told you, like,
and she's told me several times, like, you should do this and you should do that. And she's always been like a true supporter, one of the true supporters as a friend. It's like amazing that people could see such greatness in you. I didn't see it in myself. I didn't do it because I did not see it in myself. I didn't believe in myself. And I mean, to be honest, I still, what do you call it? I still struggle with it. I do. I still struggle with, you know what? Am I good enough? But you know what? At the end of the day, you know, I can't worry about what everybody else is thinking. And that was my main issue. That is my main issue. Worrying about what everybody else is thinking. Oh, do they think I'm good enough? I must not be good enough. You know, it's like, why? Why do I have to really feel like I have to be validated by other people?
And we don't.
Why do I feel like other people's, how they think of me is more important than how I think about myself? Because literally that's what it is.
And truthfully, no one's going to 100% approve of you.
No one at all. You're, oh my God, that's 100% correct. It's 100% correct. You know, I love Christine. Lord knows I love you, but I'm never you're going to have ways. I'd be like, girl, right? I'd be like, girl, you be like, I'm looking at you because I want to see your look. You know what I mean? We just talked about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, but that's so, it's not that you don't accept. I accept you how you are, but I'm not you, so therefore you're not, right?
Mhm.
That's so true. Wow, Christine, that's powerful. That's powerful. Like, that hit me hard. Like, wow. But anyway, eye opener. I love her too. But it's like an eye opener. All that I learn every day, man. And when I have those aha moments, it's like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I'm getting emotional, but I'm so grateful. Like, I had a conversation with my sister just the other day, and she said something so powerful to me. It's like, you like her words, like, and it's so crazy because every time people talk to me, I'm thinking that I'm saying stuff so clearly, and I'm giving my point out. And it's like, no, Shaika, you need to work on your communication. You need to work on that, Because at the end of the day, if I want to be successful, like I say I want to be, then this is important, and she really, and I'm so grateful for her. I'm so grateful because, there's so much people that won't take the time to even say anything. They won't say anything. They'll just let me falter and just let me not properly communicate. But she has so much patience for me, and I'm so grateful for that because nobody has to do that for you. And just because they're your family, they still don't have to do that for you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm happy for that. But
don't cry.
Anyway, that's her back there. Hi, Damali. Love you. Anyway,
we love Damali.
Yes. But yeah, so I'm truly grateful for like all my experiences and like through my lessons and hard lessons. I'm like, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the current job that I have. I'm grateful, and I still work hard to my best ability to do what I have to do because you know what, at the end of the day, I'm there, so I can't complain. I have to do what I have to do and not complain about it.
Right? Sorry about the half-butted.
No, you can't.
We give our all. Absolutely.
Yes, you can't. And then what you want to do, you need to work towards it. You need to work towards it and work towards it and work towards it because you're only letting yourself down if you don't.
Yeah, like time passes by, days, months, years.
Yes.
And before you know it, you're going to be like 80 laying in the bed. Like, what did I do?
Like, why? Why didn't I do it? Because I was so worried about, could I afford it?
Worried about what this one would say, worried about what this say, see if I could do it. Like, truthfully, when you go after what you want, everything falls into place.
Yes, you will have what you want and need because God has your back.
And when it's really your purpose, that's when it really truly
clicks. Because if you will be, that's just how I feel. Like if you really live to Christine's point in your purpose, you will always be abundantly successful. You will be provided for because that is what you're supposed to be doing. When you have a gift, use it.
Yes, God. Have to you. You're insulting God in a sense, right? God is like, here, Shaika, this is for you. And then you don't use it. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Use it or lose it. Like you should use it. Why? You know?
My dog has gifts of hiding the bone under the cover and covering it
up. We just witnessed that.
Damali, I wanted to make Damali laugh back there.
But so
but yeah, truthfully, like we don't fully use what we have inside to the potential of what we should use it to. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think that is extremely important. I am so excited that Shaika is finally using her skill.
Thank you.
Like, I just used to say to myself, my goodness, this girl is amazing at what she does. I don't know what she's doing. But you know what? Sometimes it takes time. It takes time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it could take years, but that's okay. Because look at you now. You're here.
Yes, I'm here. And you know what? It's meant to be this way. Maybe I'm pretty sure I had to go through the experiences because I wouldn't appreciate as much, Working hard, yes, I've always known to work hard from a very young age, but not to the extent of working hard, towards my passion and dream.
Yes.
If I am gifted in a certain way, stop being lazy, Shaika. Stop being lazy.
Because that's what I was doing. Like, you're doubtful, right? Truthfully, you are.
Yes, self-doubtful and lazy at the same time because I'm not really trying to put in the work of sacrifice to get what I want.
Oh, and so let me tell you.
I don't have enough time.
Exactly. And let me tell you, so I didn't tell you this and I was going to tell you this. So I'm going straight through for school. And this summer I have to take bio and math. And so I was like, well, maybe I'll just not take bio and take it in the fall. And truthfully, bio is, I didn't tell you this, but it's Friday night and Saturday morning.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, the whole summer? Like, what? And so the lady was like, well, it's only going to hinder your progression. And so I felt that. I was like, oh. So do I want the dream or don't I? Do I want to be able to go out? Like, truthfully, school is only 3 hours on Saturday and 3 hours on a Friday night. Sacrifice. Do I want? Is it that important to me where I want to sacrifice?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, it's important to me. Hell yeah. So if we want to leave you with anything else, it's just truthfully, just really think about what you love, what you feel like is your purpose. Like really, like think about it. Sometimes people don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Maybe some type of meditation or just, talk to God. Like something. Yeah, sit quietly.
Think about what you're good at. Think about what makes you feel good when you're doing it. What makes you
happy, right? What makes you happy?
Honestly, that's how I realized that hair and makeup is really what my passion was. Mainly hair.
Yeah.
I realized that in doing it. Yeah. In the act of doing it is when I realized how I was feeling in the moment. And that's to me. So, just think about it. What does it hurt? Try it.
And truthfully, you have to analyze your life. Like, if you're going to a job where you just sitting there saying, what am I doing with my life? Then that's not for you.
It really isn't.
You know what I mean? And I know sometimes it's really hard, but mostly every successful person had some type of epiphany where they had to take that chance.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't take that chance, then you're always going to be pretty much stagnant.
Yeah.
You're going to be stagnant. And I know there's tons and tons and tons of people that are in positions that they don't love. Mm-hmm. And it's just to make the money, make their life happen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Why wonder? Why wonder? Do it. Just go for it.
Go for it. We believe in you.
We do. I absolutely believe in you 110%.
We send good vibes.
Yes. Peace, and love always. So we'll wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. We love and appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Please like and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time.
Thank
you guys. Bye.
Bye.